Hello, in this video, I'm going to be pointing out and you're going to be watching some videos. And in this particular analysis, you will be shocked. You will be listening to what you have never heard before. You will be seeing things that I am very sure that you are not aware of. That is why it is important that you pay attention and watch this video from the beginning of it till the end. It came as a shocker to a lot of people who are skeptical, people who do not believe in the government establishments in Nigeria, such as NDLEA, as they came out to deny any foul play or involvement in the allegation of late MOHBAD. According to the story on the street, the NDLEA busted MOHBAD, busted TR0UßLE, and many others. But they said, no, that guy wasn't there when we busted that house for drugs. And more people are talking, and one of them is very dark black man. He has some issues with an unknown blogger called Gist Lover, because it seems somehow Gist Lover blog is trying to protect the interest of Wunmi, the widow of MOHBAD, in all of this tragedy that happened. And for us to have a thorough investigation, Wunmi should also be interrogated. Let us watch this short clip and we'll talk more.
The police talk say na nurse chook the boy, right? But why the wife go post say they have taken him away from me? All the posts where the wife post that day indicate say no be nurse to him. It indicates say that somebody knock that boy. Do you understand? So now police come they tell us say nah, nurse na him chook am. Do you understand? The thing don't make sense. I don't know why. And secondly, why the wife no report the case to the police? Instead, she rush go meet blog. Go the TR blog. She go report am to the blog. Now, let me now bust here. Now, let me open you people's eyes real quick. Let's start with this first video.
Help me if I die. Oh, Amalia me will Amalia kill me. I beg if I die like this.
Oh, guys, stop this now. What's wrong with you?
I beg, I never started talk. No worry.
Alright, this is the popular video where MOHBAD said if anything happens to him, they should own a Marley, right? But let me bust your head. That's not the complete video. Let me play the complete video. See the other side of the video.
I will die hospital, yeah. I'm going to the hospital. You will die.
Now, in this side of the video, he made mention of his wife. The wife's name is Cynthia. Her second name is Wunmi. He said, he said, Cynthia is there. Cynthia is there in Yoruba. That's what you're saying. Cynthia is there. And then when the girl talked, he said, you self, you go buy. He was telling his wife, he said, you self, you go buy. That's number one. Number two, let's play this recording between MOHBAD and his wife.
We share the same iCloud with me and you, Abi. But only WhatsApp, me share law. Where is my line? Where is everything? You want to post after Abi? To put Abi, to my post conversation, but post Abi. Oh, mon concon. You see, mon pay la run got mon pay for go. Only is moving pay. My worry me. Oh, mon concon, you want to go family one night alike. To buy a bed in shit, tele, as in jello. A little ma be champagne, one night alike. Swear to my living God. One night I will never be champagne. I want to go. Because my aṣọ tí mo ní pé mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ó lọ gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí níṣẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni ogun fẹ́ pa ẹ́ ni ó fẹ́ ṣe orí burúkú ni má wọrí náà má wọrí ó fẹ́ ṣàpá mi àbí ìwọ tí bá kú lé ní gbogbo ayé pátápátá ìwọ ṣàlùpá mi sí wàhálà.
Just summarize what he said in Yoruba, in English for you. He said, we share an iCloud account. Where's my WhatsApp? You understand? He said, oh, the conversation is what you post when I don't buy Abi. You understand? That is what you want to post. He said, you don't know anything. You and your family, you don't know anything. If you and your family have been doing this to people before, now my head, this thing will stop. You understand? Then he went on saying that if he buy, say the girl go buy his own family too. You understand? And he said, the cloth, when I tell you, say I know one, and that cloth now you still put for my head. A lot of things MOHBAD said in that thing. Get your Yoruba friends to interpret that thing for you. Finish. You understand? You go suffer. I told you not to put a cloth on my head. You went to go and put it on my head. What cloth is he talking about? Do you understand? And now, successfully, this thing was not carried by all the people who say that they find justice for MOHBAD. They not carry them. They deliberately left it out. Do you understand?
As you can see, it seems the fight by some group is to protect the interest of Wunmi, Mohbad's widow, whilst there are some trying to protect the interests of Naira Marley, not necessarily Sam Larry, Naira Marley. There are some people who are protecting his own interest, and we know that all of this is going to the court. Through this investigation, the Nigerian police never ever made mention or tagged along Wunmi, the wife of Mohbad. Was she present when all of this happened? We should know. What was her decision over her husband at that trying time, at that moment? We should know. And why is it that she sent messages to GISLOVER, and the messages kind of roped a new suspect called PRIMEBOY, Mohbad's childhood friend? Why? Because of an argument that resulted into a fight in which Mohbad, according to Wunmi, was the one who stepped out of the car and punched at PRIMEBOY. Did PRIMEBOy fight back? Did PRIMEBOy fight with a weapon? She didn't say so. So if more investigation that has kind of made it clear that the nurse is to be blamed, why is it that the PRIMEBOy and the quarrel that he had with Mohbad now becomes a crime? How does it become a crime that your friend punched you, tried fighting you, and mistakenly busted the window? And by so doing, pieces of glass broke into his hands, and he did not go to the hospital. He refused going to the hospital. And why is it that till date, they are yet to let us know what the argument between Mohbad and his wife Wunmi was all about? Is it about the paternity of the little baby? What was it about? What was PRIMEBOy trying to calm in that moment? And why is it that PRIMEBOy, upon saying that the quarrel between both of them is what I'm trying to settle, and when he wanted to continue, and the interviewer simply cut him short? I don't know, maybe the interviewer knew, or she did it deliberately, but that is one of those things. He probably must have told the police about it, and the police are yet to proceed on the DNA to ascertain if Mohbad and his wife were having such an issue. And along the way, PRIMEBOy decided to step in as a friend, like, guy, don't mess up, let this thing slide, or let us calm this whole thing down. Because what I observe is this: GISLOVER is only concerned previously about Sam Larry, Naira Marley. Now that both of them are in the custody of the police, PRIMEBOy came into the story, and somehow everything seems to seal up for GISLOVER. But people that are intelligent are also digging deeper, saying, no, we cannot dwell on this alone. We have to go deeper into it. What was the cause of the quarrel? After all, we've heard, and you've also heard, voice notes roping Wunmi into it. If we are to go by who threatened who sent this voice note or the other, then Wunmi also has to be called to be questioned by the police. Let us listen more to what this man has to say.
Now, let's play what PRIMEBOy said.
I want justice for Mohbad, and I wonder his wife. Why will his wife go online and start framing?
This same person again, you hold 5 months picking for hand. You go the type for Instagram the day where your boyfriend buy. It is obvious that something is going down. Woman, let me say, husband, suppose they cry. Gosh, suppose they cry. She did inside that car as if she know the inside. You understand? She did inside the car as if she know the inside. She's firm. She shut up. You understand? Anything you talk about the wife, boom. Suddenly, PRIMEBOy just talk about the wife. Next thing, police talk say the fight when he fight to the boy, now by the boy. You understand? I talked before. Cut the long story short, from what I've calculated so far, somebody somewhere that is big wants Naira Marley and Sam Larry to go down. I don't care about that. That's their business. You understand? But this is how I want you to know. You people say you want them to be arrested for bullying, right? They don't arrest them for bullying. They don't arrest him and Sam Larry. You understand? They still work on their case that they investigate.
Now, the lawyer representing Naira Marley, since he has been accused of threat to life and all of that, he definitely will have to get a lawyer. And according to what we are hearing and according to what the NDLEA is saying, there is so much confusion. the Nigerian police said the NDLEA has refused to, they are yet to issue an official statement, even though the NDLEA said, I don't know what official response the Nigerian police are requesting for. They said that MOHBAD was not present when they busted that house for substance and all of that. But MOHBAD in a video was seen screaming and shouting in an hospital, saying that he is the only one that the NDLEA gave some substance to, thereby making the NDLEA appear as an institution, a government institution that lacks integrity. Like the NDLEA is into sharing or selling or supply of substance, of drugs. That is what MOHBAD is saying, because I do not know why or what the NDLEA has to do with MOHBAD by offering him water. According to him, he said he was given substance like water or something in a plastic to drink. Did they give him water to calm him down since they realized that he was acting out of order? What happened? Or what is this all about? What is this all about? What will the NDLEA be hiding in the case of MOHBAD? What is it that MOHBAD knows? What can MOHBAD know? Is it that the Malian group work with the NDLEA to supply? And if they do, and if they probably were into this, how come the NDLEA will come to boss? Did they come to boss because Malians did not return back money? What happened? How? I'm sure that you will probably be confused at this time. Like, should we believe all, totally all that came out from MOHBAD's mouth, either via voice note or video? Should we believe everything that comes out from his mouth because he is no longer with us and he has said it and that's what it is? I believe that the Nigerian police should do more investigation. They should interrogate and leave no stone unturned. There is no sentiment that should be attached to this. Everyone is a suspect. That is what I've said. Everybody needs to be dealt with. Everybody needs to be looked into. What is it that transpired? What really happened? Because the story initially is this. Certain groups of people, such as Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they found a way to get someone to inject him. That is what they said. No one at that time spoke about the injury that MOHBAD sustained whilst trying to fight his friend and also refusing treatment. No one spoke about it until all of this came to light. The street was wild and angry, saying, no, it is Naira Marley. Maybe they called someone to inject him. Later, we realized that the nurse that is to treat MOHBAD wasn't available, and one of his friends called Speed decided to call his own nurse to assist, since the infection is becoming worse and Mr. Late MOHBAD could not take the pain anymore. Infection was beginning to set in. According to pharmacists and reports from like Kemi Oluloyo, what we heard is that the combination of medication that the nurse administered is proper, but she does not have the license to administer it. Why should any reaction occur if it were done in a proper setting by a registered nurse or in an hospital? That would have been taken care of. A bad reaction. What really happened to MOHBAD? Well, about Sam Larry. Yes, Sam Larry. And what happened on that day that he came with some group of boys to fight or to attack MOHBAD whilst he was shooting a video. What was it about? What really happened? We will be finding out from the legal representative of Naira Marley. Let us hear what he has to say.
As for Naira Marley, I believe very strongly that no matter how hard you look, you will not find a single incident where Naira Marley bullied him. Now, as for Sam Larry, what I understand, speaking to his lawyers and speaking to him directly, is that on that fateful day, I think it was sometime in June 2023, I think he came to Elegushi Beach for something else. And then as soon as he walked into that scene, where I think they told him that some people are shooting, some musicians are shooting a video somewhere around the beach. So of course, being somebody who is involved in promoting music and all that, he wanted to know who and who were involved in that activity. So he went there. So as soon as he got in there, now to confirm that he did not know that it was MOHBAD, you remember that if you look at that video, the first thing that came out of his mouth, it was here, it's even yourself. That was the first thing he said, to show that he didn't even know the person that was there. Sir, it's even this one that is ESF. Oh, you will not go home today. Oh, Lord Eleni. You know, immediately said that you observed that Zlatan got up and tried to stop him from approaching MOHBAD. Now, and that video is a 9-second video. That freeze, it will interest you to know there is a longer version of that video. That longer version, yes, I will send that to you. I will send these materials to you. That longer version of that video shows these guys eating amala together shortly after that incident. Oh yeah, you won't believe that. It showed them Zlatan was. I'm going to send it to you now,
so I can even play it.
Oh,
if you can send it to me,
I will have to pull it up. I will send it to you by WhatsApp. I have to pull it up from somewhere, please. I will send it to you. I have seen the video myself. Zlatan was wearing the same shirt he was wearing at that video shoot.
And MOHBAD was wearing there.
MOHBAD was there. I think MOHBAD had changed his own clothes. You know? But that same day, they went and ate amala together. Now, I don't want to rat out Zlatan, but I expect that Zlatan will come out and clarify on this issue, because we know what he said to people, including DAVIDO, as it relates to that incident. He was specific as to whether or not Sam Larry did anything to MOHBAD on that day. But Daddy Freeze, don't take my word for it. Daddy Freeze, don't take my word for it. Let us go to MOHBAD's petition before the police in Alagbon, right? If you have seen that petition, he made very strong allegations. One of the allegations he made in that petition was that the equipment, right, that was to be used for recording that very video shoot was destroyed by Sam Larry and his boys in that incident, and that equipment cost 5 million naira. He further alleged that there was an 8 million naira that he paid, you know, for the purpose of the entire shooting activities and all that, blah, blah, blah. So now the question would be that if the equipment for shooting the video rather was vandalized by Sam Larry and his boys, according to you, you will be unable to carry out that activity that day, at least, Abi? Now, it will shock you to know that that video was shot on that day. They completed the shooting on that day, sir. And they have since rolled out that video, right? And have been making commercial benefit from it. The same video that he said equipment to make the video were vandalized. Now, he said he paid 8 million. We said, okay, no problem. Bring the account to which you paid 8 million. Or was it cash? Name the person you gave the money to. These were the issues that arose in Alagbon when the police called him to come and to interrogate him, to say, okay, come and substantiate your petition. Do you know that Sam Larry went to Alagbon 3 times? Alagbon they invited him 3 times. He went there 3 times. He wrote his statement. And when on the 3rd occasion, after inviting MOHBAD to come and substantiate the petition and he didn't come, Sam Larry's lawyer was forced to then do a counter petition alleging that MOHBAD made false.
Well, let us wrap it up. The conclusion of the matter is this: was fake NDLEA used to give MOHBAD a substance back then? Do not forget that the substance is not what took the life of MOHBAD finally. MOHBAD was saying, as at the time, he fought with his friend and allegedly went for a show. Some said he was losing his memory. Obviously, if you abuse substance, you will. And according to Kemi Oluloyo, she said she has it on record that MOHBAD confessed of taking some Molly, some Kolos, some Loud, and many other substances that young people have grown to like at this time. It is so sad, it is so terrible. Back in those days, this substance passed through Nigeria, but now it is in Nigeria. Go to the southeast of Nigeria, there is a scourge of meth and many other substances that young people are consuming. It is terrible, very terrible. Should the wife of Mohbad be questioned, interrogated or not? Drop your comment in the section below. Do you think everyone is a suspect? And moreover, having an issue, having a fight, assisting, helping, whatever, any of that, or having record deal issues with someone, does it imply that you took the life of the person? If you had altercation with someone last year, 2 years ago, 1 year, or someone decides to fight you and afterwards they go on their daily whatever activities and something along the way happens and you are being called and you are being accused of taking the life of the person even when you are not there, it is so complex. It has to be unraveled. Why? Because most times once someone sets their minds towards taking the life of someone else, they do it so nobody will find out. That is why investigation needs to be done. But about the fight of Mohbad and PRIMEBOY, where, in fact, are we going to say Mohbad attacked PRIMEBOY? Are we going to say they had a fight? According to the wife, she did not say PRIMEBOY fought Mohbad. She said Mohbad punched PRIMEBOY. That is what she said. The only accusation is, oh, PRIMEBOY got Mohbad angry. When does it become a crime that when you get someone angry, you are responsible for what happens to them afterwards? What do you think about this? It is becoming more clearer and also complex. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.